there is one job that is actually increasing in all this crisis where AI is taking all the jobs and we're all stressed about it. And a lot of people looking for a job from like junior and medium and even senior positions, not being able to find a great job that pays them what they need, whatever. There is one that actually pays very well. It's a huge market. It's just like in the early beginning and it has tons of potential. But yes, this is not going to be an app. Just for you to know, I know there's a lot of you who have come to me telling me, I want to build an app that grows on its own and it just like scales and blah, 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 blah. This is not that. This is actually going to be a service. And this is only for those who are not very attached to their career. So if you're someone who's, I have 20 years of experience doing this and this is who I am, that's my identity and I don't want to change it, this is not going to be for you. If you are someone who's doesn't want to or is not interested in technology or AI or anything that's coming up and it's not naturally looking into like, oh wow, look at this, what these agents, what the heck, this is crazy, and not having fun with this, then this is not going to be for you. So let's move on to who's this for and what it is. And yes, of course, I stole Sam. I forgot who, Par. Sorry, Sam, you're not the only one using a spatula. Is it a spatula? A spatula, but it should work great for this. And I've gotten all the feedback on the previous videos. My sound is terrible, so I have had these microphones for long. Now I'm putting them to use because this one sucks terribly. Anywho, who is this for? And if you are someone who loves all latest technology, AI is writing and reading about it and like discussing things on LinkedIn and seeing and testing and what is OpenClaw and Moltbook and this and that and how does that work, and you even bought your freaking mini Mac to install locally your LLM and all these things. If you're someone who likes this, and you don't have to be that advanced, you just have to have interest. If you're naturally interested in everything that's happening and all the updates of AI, there is a huge opportunity for you because that means that you are at least one step. You don't require it to be more than one step, but if you're already one step ahead of the average business out there, there is a ridiculous need in the market for consultants and however you want to call yourself, but like executive consultants who are able to get into a business, no matter the size, because they all need this, get into a business, understand the business, the strategy, their needs, their pains, their opportunities, their risks, and everything, map it all out and see, okay, this is where you could actually benefit from installing some AI. And since I'm naturally interested in all this, I'm naturally updating myself in what's out there. So I'm going to do a quick research based on already on what I know, but I'm going to do a quick extra research for you, for your industry, for your market, for your region, for the software and systems that you already have in place. And I'm going to find what is the best match and opportunity for you to start testing. And this doesn't require you to actually suddenly put your business, whatever it is, if it's like a law firm or if it's a freaking bakery, it doesn't require for you to implement a software, an AI system, or me to recommend you to implement that takes out everything and it's agents and they come and do everything for you and you just sleep. No, it just requires that it helps the current employees that are overwhelmed. If it takes 50% of the job, if it takes 20%, 50, like my theory is that we're able to take 80% of the painful job, and then the actual person who's controlling and due to privacy actually gets to do that extra 20%, but without having to have spent time scrolling and doing research, reading and looking at different stuff and actually putting together all the analysis needed, but having an agent doing it for you. But anyways, I'm just giving a random example. We can go through some 2-3 top examples that I've seen throughout my clients that are consistent, and you could start with that. But if this is something interesting for you, I'm going to ask you to go into LinkedIn, go into Growth Fizz, which is my consulting firm that for personal reasons I'm going to start. Well, the business is growing. We need more freaking consultants. And I'm going to start hiring per project, consultants per project. But to hire consultants per project, I need to train them in the way we do consulting, it's not just like a plug and play thing. You actually have to have an analytical mindset, understanding the framework, understanding how you go into, you understand people, you interview everyone, you analyze the business, you analyze the people, the relationships, the business, where they are in their growth and the impact they have to have. You have to listen, which is not natural for most people. You have to listen to their actual pains and like low hanging fruit wins that you can bring initially. And then you start trying and proposing tests. But, anyways, I'm just like saying everything here, just generalizing. But there is a framework in which we do work that is this type of consulting, and it's effective and it has the best results on our clients. And that if I'm going to assign clients to my consultants that we train, they have to know how to do this. But this training is actually helping people who are like, I don't want to work for someone else. I can do this for myself. So I learned from this workshop and then I can just start pitching it and getting my own clients. So if you have the ability to grow your own business and do your own consulting firm and start your own like client list and just reach out to your freaking local businesses, the people that you already know, ex coworkers that work in other companies that might use this, benefit from this tool, in the workshop, I basically also help you, or will. It's not ready yet, but I will also help you not only to understand how this framework works and how to address the consulting, but previously to that, how do you position yourself in order in the places that you need to be in order for you to be able to sell your service in that sense. And the reason why I'm sharing this openly is because the market is so big. There's space for everyone. And I know when you go to LinkedIn, you see, oh, everybody's talking about AI. And if you're interested in this, you feel like everyone is because you're in this echo chamber. But it doesn't even represent more than 2% of people actually taking actions and testing and learning and putting things like in action. And by having clients